Here it is, the holy grail of collector's editions of the 2000s, the Halo 3 Legendary Edition. Welcome to Physical Review, where we celebrate the physical releases of games, movies, and much more. This huge box has an exterior card sleeve. The title is on the front, and the description of the contents is on the back. I like how small this blurb is. It doesn't distract from the faint 3 logo. These 3 logos is printed in a slightly different shade of black, which extends onto the main box itself. If we look inside the sleeve, there is a print on it. This is a fold-out poster of the standard edition cover. This fold-out is held together in sleeve form by glue. I didn't want to unfold this because this second-hand copy isn't in good shape. The main box has the scene of the portal that was a centerpiece in the game's trailers. The top has the iconic 3 logo. This box itself is an outer box of sort. There's an inner box that is taped to this outer box. There isn't anything printed on the inner box, so I didn't bother taking it out. The first thing you see after opening the box is a game case and the bonus disc case on a plastic tray. These has distinctive black labels and black cases. The front label of the game case has a similar design to the standard edition, but in grayscale. The back has a story description and an image of Master Chief and the Arbiter riding on a mongoose together, which is an odd choice and looks kinda goofy. The manual has yet another piece of art. This one has the Chief leading some Marines. This cover design is much better than the limited collector's edition where he was literally posing with a bunch of ODST. This looked far more natural, like a shot by a war photographer. I rank this manual design second amongst the 3 designs. The best one is still the standard edition featuring Cortana. The disc design is supposed to be the same as the black label one from the limited collector's edition. I had to piece this legendary edition together from several different second-hand items, so I'm missing this black label disc and a poster that is identical to the ones found in the standard and limited collector edition. I do find the black label disc fits the grayscale cover design really well. The cover design for the bonus content is much more action-packed, with Chief running towards a fight. The back has the Chief posing with the Arbiter. This design for the back would probably work a lot better for the main game case than the goofy one where both of them are riding on a tiny ATV. The text described the bonus contents included. Inside is a storyboard booklet and 2 discs. The booklet has a spoiler warning on the intro page because this book shows the cinematic storyboard of the entire game from start to finish. It is an interesting insight into story development. You may see storyboards in standalone art book, but I don't know if there are storyboards inside the collector's editions of other games. The first bonus disc has the same contents as the limited collector's edition. The second disc contains cinematic cutscenes from the first 2 games with commentaries, a documentary on the history of Bungie as a company, and a documentary about Jen Taylor's experience in her role as Cortana. There are several machinimas by major Halo content creators on the internet at the time. And lastly, there's a digital bestiarium. This means there isn't a hardcover lore booklet like the limited collector edition. And finally, Master Chief's helmet. It comes with a dust cover, a nice little bonus for when you need to store it in a safe place or for transport, especially to protect the reflective visor. The first thing you notice, heck, the first thing anybody will notice is the size. Yes, there was a controversy about the size of the helmet. This display piece is not a real helmet and it isn't even life-size, but the helmet is really well made. It is made of plastic, yet the paint gives off a metallic looks and feels. The helmet is assembled together from multiple pieces. The grey parts are separated from the green body of the helmet, giving every component a crisp edge and a realistic military hardware vibe. Compared to the recently released life-size wearable helmet, this version feels a lot more real, even without the battle damage. The base is fantastic and it looks like it was designed for Halo rather than a generic stand. There's a 3 logo at the base in the front and a serial number at the back. The paint job and the texture looks great, but the texture is terrible for cleaning. The smooth finish of the helmet makes it very easy to clean and dust off, but the base just retains them. You can't use a dry cloth to clean it, you have to use a damp cloth or compressed air to dust it. So this is something to think about if you put this on display. The base is actually where you store the game and the bonus disc. I love this design, there's no wasted space. There's even room to spare. It can hold 3 regular disc cases or the limited collector editions with room for 1 more case. Overall, the Halo 3 Legendary Edition is a great collectible. In hindsight, I get why people were disappointed by the size when it was first released, but the production quality and the displayability far outweighed the small size and the inability to wear it. The only thing I wish this would have included is the hardcover booklets from the limited collector edition. If you like Halo and want something nice to put on display, the Halo 3 Legendary Edition is a must-have. What do you think? Did you line up to buy the Legendary Edition when it first came out, or did you get it used like me? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching Physical Review. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe for more. Until next time, I'll be exploring Zeta Halo.